Welcome back to ETBU Extra. Now, time to continue to talk ETBU Tiger soccer. Now, the head coach of the Lady Tigers and Tigers, Paul Grant, joins us. Paul, how's your day been so far?
Been good.
Let me turn your microphone on. Now, let's say, how's your day been so far?
No complaints at all. No complaints at all.
Well, you're going into some very crucial matches for both teams. Let's talk Lady Tiger soccer first. Had the big win last Saturday against Louisiana College 2-1. Kind of talk about some good things that happened in that game and what do you look to see as you face these final two matches?
For us, it's been a year of being young. At the same time, a group of seniors also helping that development of the younger players. And so what's been nice to see is that transition. Also, we'd like to have the light switch effect, and it happens all of a sudden. But what's happened with the upperclassmen helping the young ones that have been playing, you saw that result on Friday. Obviously, some lineup changes and some things that, we moved some players around and have been, but I think we're comfortable where we're at. I think things are really starting to put into place. Obviously, we'd like to have them a lot sooner than where we are now, but we've kept ourselves in a position to continue our season coming up this weekend.
I'm going to turn to Jason Souls and ask the question.
Coach, I think it's clear the playoff scenarios are the best case scenario, a win on Friday against Howard Payne for the women, and you're in. Talk about the importance of that game and how has that changed your preparation this week?
It has. I mean, we played Howard Payne last year and didn't play well, and they beat us. Obviously, this year they're even better. But I feel like we're even better. And even though we are young, I feel like we've got the right people in the right place. But as far as the positive is you play Howard Payne on Friday, and you play Hardin Simmons on Saturday. So for us, not that we're preparing for one game, but we really are. Let's take care of business Friday. Give us the opportunity on Saturday to do some things to possibly rest some players that are beat up. And get ready for the conference tournament. But training nothing's really changed. The process is still the same. We do things as normal can be. But yes, we definitely get ready for Friday.
Well, now let's move and talk men's soccer. We've been talking Lady Tiger soccer. Men face the same situation on the year. Had a great senior day last Saturday. Talk about that that's a big win. 4-0 in soccer is like a blowout, so to speak.
Yeah, for the men, for the first time all season, we score. We've had those opportunities, and I would say all of our losses, to be honest. And those opportunities being able to score in the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the game, and for the young man Anton Bravo to score in the first 2 minutes off a cross and a header, which was a nice goal at any level, really set the tone for that game. And the goals that followed, and we're hoping, as I said before, earlier in the year, if this team starts to roll like they're capable of rolling, things are going to happen. Things will happen, and they will happen quickly.
Yeah, and you talked about that last week about getting that first one in, and then it takes pressure off everyone else, and we're able to do that with the Bravo goal early, and a beautiful goal it was, and then the guys just kind of followed through and. Calm finishes in the box. And how does that, going forward, do you really expect that to continue? All year we've dominated possession in games and gotten chances. And if we can create, what's the limit, I guess, for this team? Not just Friday, we win, we're in, but how does that fare if we're able to finish at the conference tournament?
I truly believe this. I think these young men go out and take care of business on Friday. They're capable of doing it again on Saturday by all means, but I will say this. If we get in the conference tournament, these men will make a run, and I truly believe it will be a special run.
Of course, this week, the American Southwest Conference has recognized one of your players, Senior Christian Garcia, as Co-Offensive Player of the Week. Talk about him and that award that he has been recognized this week.
Yeah, I believe it's the second time this season. He's a player that technically, it's not your normal player how he gets things done. He goes in a crowd of 3 people, comes out and puts the ball in the back of the net. but he is somebody that, we've leaned on and asked to do other things and take on more responsibilities, and he's done well. And obviously to get an honor like that in the conference and in the conference on the men's side where, we're sitting in sixth place now, and then we get 2 wins this week and we bump up to fourth. I mean, so it's tough, and for him to be successful, to score goals against a quality Louisiana College team, it's good. I mean, and he's one of the top scorers in the conference. So that's even better, and it says a lot about him as well.
Congratulations to Christian Garcia, Tiger soccer member who was named the co-offensive player of the week. Shared it with sophomore Adam Schultz from Laterno University. Coach, I guess with the importance of the match the men face concerning this weekend and making the postseason tournament, no, there's not going to be no letdown. There's not going to be, you can't get them to be more fired up because they know what's ahead of them.
No, you can't. I mean, what's the old adage? The horse is at the pond, and they got to drink. They really know what they need to do, and they come in and work hard. And for those that have followed, when we had 3 new starters for the first start ever. With three games left to go in the conference, we changed our goalkeeper situation as well. So we've got players, we've got the depth. And in any given day, we've got not 1 or 2, but I think we've got 4 or 5 players that can really make a difference. And like I said, if things start to click, man, look out.
Well, Coach, best of the Tigers this weekend as you face your final 2 matches, not only as the Lady Tigers, but also the Tigers. And then hopefully when we talk again, we're getting ready to play in the ASC tournament.
Sounds great. Thanks, Mike and Jason.
All right, been visiting with Paul Grant, the head soccer coach at ETBU, takes care of the ladies' men's program as well as the men's program, has some excellent assistant coaches as well to help him do double duty. When we come back, we're going to talk our final segment. We're going to talk about ETBU volleyball and what's ahead of them as they look to possibly host an ASC tournament and win the regular season as well. We'll talk more Tiger Sports in just a moment on the ETBU Sportsnet. Back in just a moment from Marshall, Texas.